is not the first, but the first sweat-free fashion show. The point of us being here today is to advance the campaign that's going on right now, to bring awareness to the fact that a lot of UM's Grizz gear is produced in sweatshops. Students for Economic and Social Justice have had a campaign going, asking at the University of Montana make sure that we affiliate with an organizing or a monitoring organization to make sure that all of our Grizz gear comes from places where workers are treated with dignity, are allowed to go to the bathroom, are allowed to organize their unions. So this is supposed to be a really fun thing. We're going to see some awesome clothes from local businesses, and so I'd like to just encourage everyone to get some more information over here at the table about the campaign, about the issue, and also just to have a really great time. So with that in mind, I think we're getting ready to go ahead and set up. So a bunch of people are around that have these types of shirts on. They say no sweat or anything like that. If you have questions or you'd like to get a little bit more information, you can go and talk to them. So thanks once again for everyone for coming, and let's have a fashion show.
Hello, welcome everybody. Woo! Let's get fashionable today. We are featuring non-sweatshop made clothing today, sweatshop-free clothing. We got several great sponsors today. We have Rainbow's End, No Sweat Apparel, Betty's Divine, Crazy Daisy, Earth Folk, Jeanette Rankin Peace Center, and Mountain Khakis. I want to thank all the sponsors. I want to thank all the models. We got some lovely models today. We start off with Rainbow's End. First model is Janessa. She is 18, exercise science major. She's wearing a green t-shirt by Mirena, long flower skirt by Tree People, which is union made. Plum origami wool shoes by BC Footwear. And a maroon shawl by Karma Creation. Looks lovely, thank you. And we got Liz. Liz is wearing, ooh, look at that luscious outfit. Liz is also 18. She is a recreational management major. Her jeans are made by Mari, which is also union made. Satin blue and green kimono top from Monto. And her red shoes are from Nyla. Looking great. By the way, all these clothing is available at Rainbow's End, 113 West Main Street, downtown Missoula. Next we got Kelsey. Look at that, stunning. Kelsey is 19 and she is undecided on her major, perhaps fashion design. Kat is from Gogren. Her boots are made by Madeline. Vest by BB Dakota. U.S. union made. Shirt is by a company called Made. And her jeans are from Buffalo. Looking great. Thanks. Our next sponsor is No Sweat Apparel. You can contact No Sweat Apparel at nosweatshop.com. They got a lovely online store. No Sweat manufactures a union-made casual apparel line. Their clothing is produced by independent trade union members in the U.S., Canada, and the developing world. They believe the only viable response to globalization is a global labor movement. With your help, they can show the garment industry what a real fashion statement looks like. I want to point out Eric. He's wearing No Sweat Apparel today. Eric is 21. He is a history and political science major. Doing a good job. All right, we've got Ann. All right, there is Ann. She is 18, communication studies major. And she is wearing No Sweat Apparel shoes. Looking great. Looking great. Pants are from No Sweat Apparel, right? Excellent. Thank you. Sam, you saw him earlier? Ooh, he's looking so good. No Sweat Apparel from head to toe today. Ooh. All right, thank you. Some more information about No Sweat. The wage figure for the average paid worker at the union shop that produces their sneakers in India is about 110 US a month. Includes shift allowances and holiday bonuses. All employees receive 100% health insurance and 80% for their family members. Travel allowances, maternity, and other benefits not calculated into their wage. Sounds great. Okay, coming up, we got Betty's Divine, a funky boutique located at 521 South Higgins. Our first model is Kate. She is wearing the No Sweat Apparel shoes, of course. She's carrying, let's see here, a Dean bag. Dean is a handbag company from LA that reuses leather from old leather jackets for one of their lines and hand makes each bag. Her top and crop pants are from Togs, owned and designed by a woman named Tabitha who lives in Canada. She has a small crew of sewers, which includes herself, and she was just in Missoula not too long ago, traveling through and checking out what her clothes look like in the stores. Thank you, Kate. Coming next, we've got Liz. Liz is 20, environmental studies major. She's wearing a skirt from Philly. It's a company from Northern California. Philly designs and produces a unique line from an artist collective in a renovated old house every season. Excellent. Then she is wearing a shirt from American Apparel. American Apparel is the first major company to go sweatshop-free. They have a giant factory in LA where they pay a living wage, which is usually $14 to $18 an hour, to over 3,000 employees. They also just opened a store south of the border where they pay the same wage and provide the same conditions as in the U.S. division. She's also wearing a hat from Jules by a Gemini. It's a local lady named Kara who whips out one-of-a-kind hats and jewelry in her living room right here in Missoula. Looks great. Very, very good. Thank you, thank you. Next we have Molly. Woo, Molly is 19. She's a health and human performance major. She is also wearing a top from Togs. She's wearing a scarf from Texture. It's a crew that makes a fine line of hemp clothing and accessories out of Washington State. Her goal is to create stylish clothing with a conscience. Let's see here, an olive skirt she is wearing, produced locally by one woman who uses all recycled materials. Thank you very much, Molly. Next we have Shannon. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, baby. Shannon is 20, an environmental studies major. She's wearing a Togs jacket, a Texture skirt, American Apparel shirt, and Texture arm warmers. Oh, yeah, you got that? No? No? Okay. We didn't wear the arm warmers today. It's a little too warm in here? Okay. Coming up next we have, let's see, we've got Sam. Oh, sorry, Dustin. Come on out. Ooh, wow. Fabulous. Dustin is 21. He is a geology major, and he is wearing a track suit from American Apparel, located in LA. Looking good. All right. Go work out. Yeah. Oh, Dave's not here? Okay. All right, our next sponsor, Earth Folk. They're located downtown Missoula at 133 North Higgins. Our first model from Earth Folk is Liz. No? You want to talk? All right, Sam's going to come out and tell us a little bit about sweatshops and such.
This will be a brief interlude in the middle of the fashion show. We have a lot of other nice, sexy models coming next. But just to give a little more background about what is going on with sweatshops, the organization that we want to get affiliated with so that we can get good clothes like this that are well made and that look sweet is called the Workers Rights Consortium. There are right now 160 other universities throughout the nation affiliated with the Workers Rights Consortium. And there is a program called their Designated Suppliers Program, which ensures that workers are allowed to unionize and do all sorts of good stuff like that. Right now, if you're interested, today is the beginning of a solidarity hunger strike with the students at Purdue who are trying to get their university to adopt this program. They've been on hunger strike for 20 days. And so if you're interested, you can hunger strike starting tonight till tomorrow. This is something that a lot of people on SCSJ are going to be doing. And I think it's just really cool to think that not only are people doing fashion shows, but there also is a more serious side to this. So we're just trying to highlight how this can be fun and social justice can be a good time. So with that, I think that we're going to go back to the models, so I'll be quiet. But thanks everyone for coming out. This is great.
Thanks, Sam. Just a quick facts while we're getting ready for the next sponsor. The conditions in several sweatshops, I mean, this seems to be the, what goes on in most sweatshops, that workers who attempt to unionize for fair living conditions are often blacklisted from ever working in the apparel industry again. And for a lot of people, in Kenya especially, their second job choice is often prostitution. It's a really, really sad state of affairs, isn't it? 161 schools are currently affiliated right now with the Workers Rights Consortium, which is an independent group who goes in and checks out factories and makes sure that they are complying with a list of human rights conditions. And that's what we want the University of Montana to affiliate, the Workers Rights Consortium. We want all of our Grizz gear to be produced in conditions which give workers a living wage. We want them to have breaks and benefits, et cetera, et cetera. We ready for Earth Folk? Earth Folk? Yeah? Okay. First model is Liz. There she goes again. She looks great. She is wearing pants made by Blue Canoe. They are domestically produced, union made, processed with organic cotton. Looks great. And her tan top is from Cotton Field. It's also made of 100% organic cotton, domestically grown and processed in Massachusetts. There you go. All of the products that you can get at Earth Folk is made from 100% organic cotton, by the way, just to let you know. Our second model from Earth Folk is Miller. He is from Wyoming. He's a journalism major. He plays hockey. He loves to ski and travel. His slacks and shirt are both from Cotton Field. Domestically produced organic cotton. Looking great. All right. Our next sponsor is Jeanette Rankin Peace Center, located at 519 South Higgins. First model is Kendra. Excellent. Wow, looking great. Her poncho is from Andy's Gifts of Bolivia, and her skirt is from Guatemala, both fair trade items that you can get at Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. Excellent. Did you know that Nike chairman Phil Knight made $2,817 per hour in 2004? Reebok chairman Paul Fireman made $4,335 per hour, and the average wage of a Cambodian worker is $1.85 per day. Meanwhile, 1 pound of chicken at a Cambodian market costs $1.36. You can do the math on that one. Our next model from Jeanette Rankin Peace Center is Dustin. Now look at that. He's also wearing fair trade fashions that you can purchase at Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. Excellent. And our final model is Ariane. Look at that. Ooh, sexy, sexy. Oh, sorry, I don't have my information about it's from Avatar. Okay. Excellent. And the green scarf in your hair is also from Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Jeanette Rankin Peace Center. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Our sixth line that we are showing today is from Mountain Khakis, located at www.backcountry.com. You can also purchase Mountain Khaki products at Pipestone Outfitters on West Front Street right here in Missoula. Ready? Okay, first model is Miller. He's wearing cottonwood corduroy pants from Mountain Khakis. The factories that are sewing Mountain Khakis clothing are both amazingly large. The CFO recently visited their factories in Cambodia and noted the following: 3,000 employees. They're now they're building a new factory with 4,000 employees. They expected the facilities and found that the factories are cleaner, better ventilated, and much larger than they had expected. There weren't any kids working. The average age of the workers were 20. The floor is a sea of Cambodian women at tables and sewing machines. They work 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. with an hour lunch and are often given 2 hours overtime. All right, our next model is Liz. She's wearing the alpine pants for women. Oh, sorry. Kate is next. There she is with the alpine pants for women. You can get these at backcountry.com. I think that's great that this company independently verified for themselves the conditions of these factories that were producing their clothes. Kendra? Okay, Kendra. She's wearing the women's style cottonwood corduroy pants. Those look great. Very, very good. And as you can tell, she's also wearing a shirt from No Sweat Apparel. Who we got next? Okay, this is Dave. And he's wearing clothing from Crazy Daisy, 103 East Main Street, downtown Missoula. The vest and his sweatshirt are from Wasted, union-made clothing. I want to thank all of our models, all of our sponsors. If they could come out and do one last strut. Yeah? Everyone, come on out. Show us your lovely no sweat clothing today. Again, I want to thank all of the sponsors: Mountain Khakis, Crazy Daisy, Jeanette American Peace Center, Betty's Divine, No Sweat Apparel, Rainbows and Ands. I also want to thank the Students for Economic and Social Justice for putting on this fabulous event. A lot of fun. It is true that you can buy clothing that is not made in sweatshops, and much of this clothing is available right here in Missoula. And I also want to urge everybody, if you are concerned about where our Grizz gear is made, I urge you to contact the administration here on campus and let them know how you feel. We want to make a better world, don't we? We want to make conscious shopping decisions, and the university would be a great place to start. Excellent. Thanks again. We're going to morph into a dance party now. You want to turn up the music, Eric? You turn up the jams? We're going to shake it. We're going to warm up on this cold, cold winter day. It's finals week. We need to shake it out and relax. Get rid of some stress. Sounds good. All right. Thanks again, everybody.
My name is Sam Schaubacher, and I'm an econ student. I'm a senior. Well, right now, a lot of the Grizz gear that comes to the University of Montana, it's made in sweatshops. It's made by workers who don't have the right to go to the bathroom, or by women who work for the factories who don't have the right to maternity leave. So this is a big issue because the University of Montana says that it has all these great goals and missions about promoting global citizenship. So what a better way to put those ideals into practice than with our purchasing products? So what we're trying to do is have the university affiliate with an organization called the Workers Rights Consortium. The Workers Rights Consortium is a monitoring organization to make sure that none of our apparel, no Grizz gear, comes from a factory where workers' rights are violated. So the other part of it is the Workers Rights Consortium has this program called the Designated Suppliers Program, which essentially is just like a beefier regulation mechanism to make sure that all Grizz gear comes from a legitimate factory where workers are not abused. So we wanted to do something fun, and since we're talking about clothes, we thought, why not a fashion show? I think it's really easy for us as students to feel like we don't have any power on our university, or there's no like really pertinent issue that we should get involved in. Like that we hear about problems all the time, like wars overseas, or inequality or problems with globalization, but we never really think that we can get involved in any way. This is a very tangible and real way to be like, oh look, what we buy directly influences someone's life. So why don't we just try to change that? It's something so simple that it's really astounding. There's a link between who we give our money to and the kind of policies and the kind of world that we live in. So that's how we got involved with this. Students can, first of all, talk to everyone that they know. They can sign a petition that we have going around asking the University of Montana to affiliate with this organization, the WRC. Right now, the only thing that we need to affiliate with the organization is the signature and the acceptance of the program by the administration. And up until this point, they've been very reluctant to do that. So if students can go and talk to the administration, write letters to them, talk to their friends, that's really like the best way that they can get involved with this. Just really simple things. It's not a hard thing to do. Well, I think it's an issue that students will care about because it is so fundamental to the reputation of the University of Montana. When you look over Wash Grizz Stadium during the football game on Friday, you're going to see a ton of crimson. But the point is that that's great. You should have school pride and you should wear your colors, but you should make sure that those colors and that apparel that you're sporting comes from a good source where you know that someone's other sweat and blood and tears didn't go into building it. I mean, you're putting it on your body. That's why students should care, because it's a direct reflection upon the values that the University of Montana has. It's, do we want sweatshop apparel or do we not? It seems like a very simple answer to me. No, I think that there will be a change on campus. The question is, when will there be a change? A lot of students just don't know about the fact that Grizz gear is made in sweatshops. I mean, I'd be willing to bet that if I asked you, or if I asked you if that was okay, or if that was something that you felt was all right, most people would say no. Grizz gear should not be made in sweatshops, especially when there's a very easy alternative to make sure that it's not. Well, as you saw from the fashion show, there are about 30 or 40 people that are actively involved doing things, which is quite a huge amount for people that are coming to meetings, help setting up events, and doing things outside of meetings. In terms of support on campus, we have signatures on over 500 petitions asking for the administration to affiliate with the WRC. So I'd say that support is pretty substantial. We, in fact, haven't really run up against any obstacles other than the administration themselves.
My name is Miller Rezor.
And what's your grade major?
I'm a junior and I'm a print journalism major.
So why did you guys decide to put on this type of event today?
Our group is always coming up with sort of really out there ways to get our point across. And sometimes I wonder whether that's the best way, you know, whether making a big scene is the best way of going about it. But I think it's been really effective with this campaign so far. So far, the university hasn't really told us why they have a problem with it. I get the feeling they don't want to do the work, but I think there are those concerns, and I don't mean to deny them. We really hope to look into them next semester, and really, we want to work with the university on this. We're not trying to be radical and get in their way. We'd like to see what we can do together. The plan right now is to begin writing a report that really details the whole issue. What it would take to transfer, where we are now, what it means to become associated with the WRC. That's our plan, is to, by next semester, have that report written and presented to them, and hopefully hear back from them, hopefully have a decision made by the university to do so or not to do so, to join the WRC and not to join the WRC.
My name is Adelaide Every. I go by the Mermaid when I'm on the radio. Actually, I am not a member of SESJ, but I was approached by the organization originally to DJ for the event today. We discovered that another guy, Eric, wanted to get involved, so I decided that I would be the spokesperson today. I'd be the MC, and that way more people could be involved. And I actually felt it would be a better role for me to play, just because I think I'm pretty comfortable, on the mic and in front of crowds. So yeah, I think sweatshops are deplorable. It's basically people taking advantage of other people because of desperate situations, and I think a lot of sweatshops are a symptom of a larger problem, and it ties into our whole economy in the U.S. A lot of what we buy is made with very cheap labor, and that's why we can get things so cheaply. But what's factored into those costs is all the other things, environmental degradation, the mistreatment of humanity around the world. So yeah, thanks for coming out and documenting this event today. I think it's great that events like this are getting exposure. Definitely.